I've got an absolute headache, feeling sick as a dog, and stressed out about my 450 and $10,000 down the drain. I still got a truck other than my semi, which I keep it local, but I'm already stressed out, so it's probably not helping anymore. But anyway, that's the way of life for business and just life in general. But we gonna keep on hammering down. So let me get out real quick, clean all this off. I don't have my leaf blower. I'll have to kick it off the old-fashioned way with the foot. So we'll see you. All right, you can kind of see some chunky material, which the knives aren't sharp at all, so they're leaving a little bit thicker chunk finish. But we're gonna back drag this a few more times. So this is gonna be right here a fence. So my uncle just, or no uncle, my father-in-law just bought this little sliver. We was supposed to cut in here, but he went ahead and bought this really, I don't even think it was a 1/16 of a acre. But nothing but hardwoods for sure. A little bit of privet. First off, I was like, oh, it should be easy. No, it wasn't. Usually the outer edge is a bunch of trees where they just cleaned off a little at a time during like the county comes out, cleans, and bush hogs and stuff like that. So this being probably an old terrace road right here, bunch of rocks down that way. I just kind of got what I could. Just have to clean her chunks up a little bit off the road, and then we'll definitely be taking that and cutting through where the property line is, and we'll have to go across the creek some way. So let's clean this up and take us a few pictures, and that way we've got a lot of fence line cutting we got to do. So but let's back drag this a time or two, and then we'll I'm probably gonna head home because I'm sick as a dog. So that's all I need, more things to happen. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, got her cleaned up, got the road cleaned up. We're gonna probably go back up there and back drag a few times or two, and then we'll be ready to start tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get with my father-in-law before I do anything else, because I don't know exactly how far we got to push in for a fence line. But the biggest thing was is push it back, that way they can get cows in here. I think that we got like, or they have like 40 or 50 head of cattle. And then that way they'll start eating during the winter, because there's a bunch of them still green, so kind of free food. But anyway, gotta get this cleaned up. It's dusty today, so we'll be back tomorrow after I start feeling a little better. So let's try to get back. All right, we are back this morning, bright and early. Got here pretty early this morning, so I went back home. I felt pretty rough. Got me some food, got me something to eat and drink, and feeling pretty good this morning. So I'm not sure what it was. It may have been just the season changes, because leaves are starting to fall. I think either this coming week is start of fall. So, but we back out here. We got that mulched up. We'll probably pass by it, so I'll probably record it for a second. But so we're about to go on the back side of the property. I think it's like 25 or 45 acres or something like that. So we're going to get all things mulched that my brother-in-law wants for a fence, and then we'll eventually start coming in and mulching everything. So we're about to get into some mulching some trees. So let's see what we can get to. We'll make this long, treacherous drive here. Alright, so we got here to where we did yesterday. So we're going to cut back through this chicken house right here, because they bought like part of the driveway is part of theirs. But like right now, I'm pretty sure we cut back far enough to where we can start a fence up through here, and that way the cows can make their way. But I think also the gas lines are over here on the left side, but I think the water is probably right here on this, where this where I guess the grass starts off the edge. So I'll have them to mark it, and that way we can bring our big excavator here and start ripping stuff up, cleaning it up. So, but we definitely got some big jobs on this one, but it's going to be sporadic because the way he works. So but we're going to go ahead and try to make our way through here. I think this is probably going to be wet, because last time Dusty came over here and bush hogged, we got stuck. I don't know if I got any content of it or not, but we're fixing to start this up. I'm getting to where I need fuel, but I don't have a fuel tank, I don't have nothing, I don't have a truck. I got my dad's little car, so it's a little rough right at this moment. But I decided not to get a truck, because the trucks I'm looking for is like a Dodge Dually or something like that, or something a lot older. And even a 2008 is still $25,000. I mean, your $10,000 truck is not worth $20,000 or $30,000. It's just the time frame of everything is just, it's trash. But what can you do? Really much of nothing. So, but anyway, let's we're gonna cut a trail through here. On the back side, I think there's a big creek that that's the reason why there's a creek dug behind the chicken houses, and then it's like a little trough, and then it just spider webs through here and it gets wet. So let's see if we can make it without getting stuck. And it's pretty thick of grass, so that's not a good sign. So let's get to it. tell you one thing, these chicken houses stink. It's been a while because the property line is going to be right here. I'll show you in a second. Ow, hurt my foot. It was a lot more lumpy, but since I've came in, the property line, you can see the grass right there. I think it comes up here and it shoots up that way. It's like a little triangle that comes up this way and it goes up. There's like a bunch of rocks right there. Here is one of the T-posts that goes, them big trees. Let's see, there's a pine, there's a power line pole right in between it, so like just a few feet over. This one shoots up that way, but this one goes, I think, that way. And then it's like a big box. So it's like a big square box. And it gets to like right here. And then it shoots up. So it has like a little like chute down that way. Like behind the house, there's like, this is a bunch of solid rock in the ground. And it just shoots up this way. So it has like a little entrance into the road. All the way up that way, it comes down. So I mulched a little bit past I think it starts right here. I think it goes this way or it goes up that way. There's a pond on that side over there, so we pushed it back so that way we can get everything established in this corner, which all the person that owns this owns that over here, I think. But everybody knows everybody, so it's not a big ordeal of, if I go over just a few foot, they're not going to be pissed off like some people would. Oh, it's beautiful. So now I'm going to try to set the tripod up. So this right here, it's like a big like lump. So my plan is to come in and kind of clean up some of this right here, like come back drag, but I'm going to clean this little terrace row right here. There's a big hump right here, but it's like a bowl. So I'm gonna get in there and kind of clean all this up, and then kind of clean this corner up right here, so that way when they can pull their tractors, I'm gonna kind of come in and cut this out, so that way they'll have this whole area to just drive through the tractor or truck or whatever they want to do. Chicken houses run wide open, they stink. Phew, tasting it, that's horrible. But we're gonna go ahead and kind of clean this up, kind of like get the grass knocked down. It's starting to grow up pretty thick, so we're gonna go ahead and set the tripod up, grab me a drink, stretch a minute, kind of clean the windshield, and then we'll set the tripod up and clean this corner up and then get that right there. So let's get to it.